Welcome to Roadfly TV, your latest automotive fix from roadfly.com.
Hi, I'm Ross Rappaport with roadfly.com, and today we've got the Subaru Outback, the SUV-themed variation on the midsize Legacy wagon. The Outback is now in its third generation and actually outsells the Legacy here in the United States. Now, if that doesn't show how fixated our country is on SUVs, I don't know what does. The stuff we get at Roadfly is a microcosm of what people are buying, so it's pretty heavily concentrated in SUVs and trucks. To be honest, that's not really my thing, and I wish that we got some more sporty offerings. When I first got the keys to the Outback, I didn't know much about it, and assumed it would be just another day at the office. From the outside, it doesn't look like anything. Just your average Subaru four-wheel drive wagon, right? I don't think so. This particular wagon has the optional turbocharged version of the Garden Variety 2.5-liter horizontally opposed 4. In this stage of tune, the motor produces 243 horsepower and 241 pound-feet of torque. That's around 20 more horsepower than Subaru's WRX sports sedan, and 26 more pound-feet than the most expensive Outback's 6-cylinder motor. Probably not allowed to say this on air, but this is a pretty badass little wagon. Another nice surprise is our test car's manual transmission, which I prefer vastly over an automatic. As gearboxes go, this one's pretty good. It takes a little getting used to because the clutch is very light and the engagement point is high. But the car revs really fast, and once the boost kicks in, off you go. There's a lot more to this car than just horsepower. When you're in a corner, you can actually use the throttle to steer the car, which is not something you'd expect to find in this end of the market. It's one of those cars that's fun even when you're not going fast. But if you replace the all-season tires with something more aggressive, this car's limits would be a lot higher. Otherwise, it's a Subaru. Trusty, dependable, and nearly unmatched in bad weather. I actually think that a smaller, more nimble car is superior to a big lumbering SUV in any kind of weather conditions you can think of. The only thing that this Outback really gives up to a traditional truck-based SUV is ground clearance. Fuel economy is also superior to that of a traditional SUV at 18 city and 24 highway. It's pretty remarkable for a car that'll do 0 to 60 in less than 7 seconds and the quarter mile in less than 15. Our Outback's cabin was surprisingly elegant, with a nice mix of leather, satin finish, and wood trim. However, it's minimalist enough to stay in keeping with its mission as the sporty Outback. Our Outback has some neat standard features, and the best is the sunroof, which is one of the biggest out there on any car. Rather than a traditional pop-up visor for blocking wind noise, the Outback actually has a small section of glass that tilts up instead. This novel feature makes the roof that much easier to enjoy for the people up front. There's really too much to mention here in just one day's work. I could go on and on and on about cargo room and interior space, but you already know that Subarus are good utility vehicles. One thing that is worth mentioning is safety. The Outback earned perfect scores in the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's front and side impact tests. Considering all the fun that you can have in this car both on and off the pavement, I'd say that peace of mind is pretty important. This particular Outback, which is called the 2.5 XT, gave me some serious sticker shock. First off, all the features are included standard on this model. Secondly, it costs less than $34 large. For that kind of money, I don't think there's anything out there that touches this car. You name it, the Outback will do it, no matter what kind of shape the roads are in. And it's the ultimate sleeper. No one's going to pull you over in this.
Roadfly.com, the internet's best resource for buyers, sellers, and owners like you.